Hello, everyone. Um, my name is George Barboza. I will be discussing an ethical current event. In review of the article, critics trying to stop a big study of sepsis say the research puts patients at risk by Richard Harris of NPR. An ethical dilemma of non-maleficence versus beneficence arises. In the article, Harris summarizes the controversy happening between a consumer advocacy organization called Public Citizen and several universities conducting a sepsis study called the Clover Study. Public Citizen claims that the Clover studies put patients at risk and will produce confusing results. The Clover study seeks to answer questions about sepsis. It is known that during sepsis, a patient's blood vessels leak as a result of sepsis, and it becomes difficult to maintain fluid balance and blood pressure. A combination of IV fluids and blood pressure medicines manage this life-threatening complication. But there exists no consensus on the best strategy. Therefore, the Clover trials will attempt to define and approve middle ground. Volunteer patients will be put into two groups. One gets plentiful fluids, the other limited fluids and more medication. Controversy lies in the fact that there is no control group getting the typical treatment of IV fluids and drugs as a comparison. So, the patients exposed to both new treatments may potentially experience harm from the treatments, thus potentially increasing the mortality rate for both groups compared to usual care. It is here where the ethical dilemma lies. According to Buchamp and Childress, non-maleficence means to do no harm, and beneficence pertains to a group of actions that are focused on relieving, lessening, or preventing harm and providing benefits and balancing those benefits against risks and costs. The ethical dilemma seen in this article lies in the balance between the potential benefits of the new treatments and the potential harm caused by not implementing the standard treatment. The potential for ineffective treatment versus the discovery of a new beneficial treatment is the controversy. Physicians are obligated to help their patients by exploring new treatments, but are also obligated to refrain from causing harm. As nurses, the code of ethics obligates us to a primary commitment to patients. We must be loyal to the patient first above all other loyalties. In this controversy, commitment to the septic patient is blurred. Whether or not we should expose patients to potential harm may be a violation of such a commitment to the septic patient. As a nurse committed to the patient's well-being, I am torn between the two aforementioned groups. On one hand, the advancement of septic science is important to me, but the potential for negligence seen by not treating the septic patient with the standard treatment is worrisome.